Less than a quarter of tech jobs in South Africa are held by women. On the first day of Women's Month, an IT law and data privacy specialist lawyer, Simone Dickson, says the tech industry is still largely male-dominated.
The World Economic Forum published a gender gap report earlier this year, and it shows that while women hold just about 49% of roles in the general workplace, it's only 29% in tech, and more concerning is that it's 29% at entry level, so they're not coming through the ranks. There's only 12% holding C-suite roles. So I think that's one of the factors, is that there's lack of senior representation. And I think many young people generally, and especially women coming into professions, want to have that mentorship and to aspire to something. I think the other problem is that there's a lot of gender stereotyping, particularly in the tech industry. It's not something which women were traditionally sort of set up for, or something that they would even have considered doing. I mean, I can even speak for myself. I just landed in a tech role. I didn't ever think I would be doing this. I actually didn't even know what it was about until I started doing it. And I love what I do now. And I think there's so many opportunities to be explored.
Moreover, women are critically needed in the tech sector.
I mean, the world is your oyster. There's no limitation on the types of roles that women can take in tech. I think from development to specializing in law to advising from a governance perspective, because there's so many risk factors in the tech industry. I think, not only from a tech perspective, but broadly speaking, having a diverse team is only beneficial because it gives you a multifaceted perspective on different issues, which drives innovation. And, the consumers of tech are not all men. So I think it needs to be driven by a broad team that looks at the interests of all consumers, because these things need to be designed for the world that uses them.